Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you are doing well and you're staying warm if you're in one of the cold states or cold countries, like I am. And in this video, I'm going to talk about something that we really haven't talked about, and I haven't seen a lot of people talking about this. And I think it's really important, and it's almost like something that I think a lot of people missed. So that is the numerology of all of what's going on right now with 45, with Kamala, with Biden, with the election. I think there is a lot to be said about all of this. And so we're going to be taking a nice deep look at this. And also too, I'll be telling you how to find like your own personal life path number, what your number is, how that applies to 2025. So you have an idea of what to expect. I think so often it's almost like a knee-jerk reaction this time of year. We go towards having the tarot reading. We have our astrological chart done, but there's also numerology there too that we need to look at. So we're going to be doing that. So please, if you haven't already, hit the like button, leave me a comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell because it's December, and you know what? They love to unsubscribe people in December. That is a pattern that you may have noticed. So make sure that you actually are subscribed. Check out membership. It is robust. I have been adding to the sacred geometry class. We're going to be doing the like just a little mini mermaid class, because we've done unicorns, fairies, dragons, just to help you connect to one more entity on the other side that you can connect with. If you do want a reading from me in February, that's when I have like the next opening, go to DianeAquarius.com. And I also wanted you to check out Otter Spirit. I will put the link below so you can get a discount. Otter Spirit is fantastic. This one, they always come beautifully done. They're all double, triple A grade crystal bracelets. They do come in a pouch. This one's multi-Amazonite. And it says, I am healing at my own pace. So the intention is healing. Zodiac signs, Virgo, Aquarius, Leo, Pisces, chakras, throat, and heart. And one of the things that I like about them is $1 does go to saving the otters. That is why it's called, to the sea otters. That's why it's called Otter Spirit. And I'll show you another one too. This one I've been actually wearing a lot. This one's called Blue Appetite. And for those of you that have been following me for a while, like I've also been on a weight loss journey, and I have lost 20 pounds. And one of the things, now they don't say this in here, but one of the things I will tell you about Blue Appetite is that it actually does help to suppress your appetite. So for anyone that's interested in weight loss, Blue Appetite is actually really good. One of the things I do like about Otter Spirit is that it does come in different sizes too. So Blue Appetite, I communicate clearly and confidently. So the intention is confidence. Zodiac signs, Gemini, Pisces, Libra, Capricorn, chakras, third eye, and throat. Now, the other thing that I'll just add to all of this, if you're not familiar with, wearing crystals, you want to put it on your non-dominant side. So I'm right-handed, right? So I'm always going to give energy with my right hand, and I'm going to receive energy with my left, right? So I'm going to receive on my left, so I put it on my left, okay? So 2025 is a 9-year. So to do numerology, basically what you're doing is you're adding it up until you get a single digit. So 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 is 9. Now, in tarot, that corresponds to the Hermit card. And the Hermit card is about introspection, reflection, going within, knowledge, teaching, education, learning, mentoring. And he has this lamp here, and it lights up just enough for him to see where he's going. It doesn't project way out into the future. So he sees where he's going bit by bit. And he's learning and gaining wisdom as he moves forward. Now, in terms of numerology, and you may see me looking down because I do have all this written down because I don't have all these birth dates memorized. So we're going into a 9-year, okay? In general, 9s mean something is coming to an end, because we're going to then go into a 1 year. So 2026, that's hard to even think about, is a 10, which breaks down to a 1. So that's a 1 year, a new beginning. So we're going into a 9 year where we're coming into a time of something ending because something new is about to come around the corner. And I know for me personally as an Aquarius, 2025 is going to be a great year, and 2026 is going to be like my greatest year, right? Because now I have Pluto in my first house, right? So it's great. So make sure to, you guys check out where Pluto is with you and how that affects you. I know for those of you that are Capricorns, you're coming out of a difficult period. Things will get easier, right? Because it was in your sign. But in my sign, it's actually a good thing for me anyways. So and actually 9 is my life path number, okay? So other than something coming to an ending, so something new can begin, 9s are humanitarians, intuitive, mystical, idealistic, tolerant. So lots of really great qualities with being a 9. Now, here's something interesting that you may not know. When we go into a 9 year, no matter what your life path number is, because you want to find out, right, what your year is going to be like. So you add your life path number with the year. So my life path number is 9, okay? And when I add it to the 9, I'm going to get 9 plus 9 is 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. So no matter what your life path number is, it's going to bring you right back to 9. That happens in 9 years, okay? So to find your life path number, you take the month, you add it to the day plus the year. So say your birthday is January 1st, 2000. It would be 1 plus 1 plus 2. Okay, and that would give you a 4. Your life path number would be 4. All right. And then you add it to the 9, which would give you 13. 1 plus 3 is 4, right? So it's pretty easy math. You shouldn't have to use a calculator, but if you do, no judging, no judging. So looking at the life path number, we'll start with Biden because he's, moving out of the picture. Biden's birth date is November 20th, 1942. So interestingly enough, his life path number out of the 3 people I'm going to be talking about is the only one that's a master number. Traditionally, we don't break down master numbers. 11, 22, and 33 don't typically get broken down. Those are master numbers. And so that means like there's something special, there's something spiritual, like 11s come down with a higher purpose, right? They're here for the collective consciousness. They're here to raise the collective consciousness. It's a life of service. But if you do break it down, if you choose to, go that route, it would be a 2, and 2s are about being diplomatic. They're about peace, balance, partnerships, bringing people together. It's a very harmonious, peaceful sort of, number. That's the energy it has. So I think that makes a lot of sense with Biden. With 45, his birthday is June 14th, 1946. That gives us a 4, okay? June 14th. So you would do 6 plus 1 plus 4 plus 1 plus 9 plus 4 plus 6. Add it up, break it down, you get a 4. So 4s, and this makes sense because he actually did start off in real estate, right? He started off building in a sense, right? With buildings. 4s, and you may find that some of you are 4s. 4s are builders. They make a foundation. They try to be efficient. They have a certain amount of strength to them, a certain amount of stability that they strive for. Now, when we take the 4 and we put it with the 9, okay, so if you're a 4, listen up, this is you. If you're a 4, how does a 9 year impact you? Well, it means your building is coming to an end, okay? That foundation that you built is getting shaken up, okay? So all those things that you once were, being strong, efficient, reliable, all those things that we think of with a 4, that all gets shaken up because it's coming to an end because there's a new beginning, right? Now with Kamala, she's a 5. Her birthday is October 20th, 1964. So you would add 1 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 9 plus 6 plus 4. Add it up, break it down, get a single digit. It's 5. Fives are the number of change. Okay? If you are a 5 life path, then you're an adventurer, you're curious, you're adaptable. Fives are movers and shakers. Okay? So they don't have like, say that quite literal stability of the 4, where the 4 doesn't really want to change much. 4s don't like to change. They don't like to move. They're kind of like dug into where they are. Whereas a 5 will take the calculated risks, will explore the world, try new ideas. There's like a certain amount of like passion and enthusiasm, excitement with a 5. And what I like about numerology is that unlike tarot or astrology, not too many people are debating that a 5 means what I just said, right? I've never heard anyone debate that. Or I've never heard anyone say, you give them Kamala's birth date and they wouldn't come up with a 5. They would come up with a 5. So what happens to a 5 in a 9 year? Well, 5s actually have it the best, right? Them and I would say maybe 1s, but certainly 5s, because 5s usher in change to bring something to an end. So when you look at it, it still doesn't make sense to me that 45 could have really truly won. That is my opinion, entertainment purposes only. But when you look at the numerology of it, I think we come to the same conclusion that no matter what, okay, Kamala did come to bring change, to bring something with, our country to an end, to pave like a new way. And if 45 really does become inaugurated and all of that, everything he does is just going to come to an end. Whatever he tries to build and grow and evolve, it's just going to die. Now, I know he has like personal astrology like all of us, and, a lifetime of experiences that are unique to him, just like all of us. So he has other things contributing to, why pretty much everything he touches dies, from casinos to personal businesses. Nothing really seems to thrive. So I would think as a 4, he must feel pretty frustrated most of the time. I mean, as far as I know, I think most of the Trump Towers, they've even taken the name off of a lot of them, if not most of them, because people just didn't want to be there. So, I mean, as a 4, that must sort of like be really hurting him. So, like I said, let's wait and see. Let's see what happens. I think we're going to be living a lot of life over the next several weeks. But I hope that makes sense to you. If you want, and this didn't make enough sense to you, I know in membership I do have a class on this. You can also Google it. You can watch other videos. Please don't ask me to calculate your life path number down below, because I've done that before, and it's like I do so many, and then it's like it really is as simple as you're just adding each number until you get to a single one. And you can literally Google what each life path number means, or watch one of my videos. So let's finish up with, this is the Oceanic Tarot by Jane Wallace. And I am just going to take 3 cards here. Okay, here we go. Take a nice deep breath and just ask your guides, the universe, what it is you need to know right now. 1, 2, or 3. Feel free to pause the video if you want. Number 1, 6 of Wands, the card of success. So, you're moving into a period where you get what you want. You're reaching those milestones. You're having accomplishments. There's success coming your way. All that work you've been doing finally comes into fruition. So beautiful. Number 2, King of Pentacles, which is the card of trust. Talk about a 4. The King of Pentacles has the 4 energy. He's solid, he's reliable, he's practical, he's down to earth. He's a builder, right? But he also is about physical health, financial well-being, and there's something too that, in this deck, that's about trust. Trusting in the universe, trusting in creator, trusting in divine timing. This makes me think of the Fool card, where he's on the edge of the cliff, but he still has trust and faith in the universe to keep going. And then lastly, 5 of Wands, which is the card of competition. So what is it? Now it's a 5, right? So something is changing in your life. What area of your life do you feel like you've been competing in? That things have not been quite so smooth? Or what area of your life should you be competing in? Should you be leveling up? That job is coming up. There's going to be a vacancy, but you're afraid of the competition. Take it, go for it. Sometimes we have to fight for what we want. Do it with love and compassion and, have good morals, but still do it. Push forward, okay? So, all right, everybody, it was a pleasure making this video. And, if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe, check out membership. And if you do want a reading, dianaquarius.com. Bye, everyone.